Hi, it's Jenny from Creature Cove, and today is a very exciting day for me. We have another unboxing, and I got my favorite little species here. It's the Chahoua Gecko. Let's get into it. Okay, so to be honest, I already cut this open. I didn't look yet, but I did cut it open because I am not good at cutting open tape, and good thing because it took me 5 minutes to get into this box. And another quick note, this is not poop on my shirt. It's crested gecko diet from feeding the baby geckos. However, I wanted to wear this sweatshirt, so when I put these guys on it, we can really see their colors and everything. I wanted to wear a light color. So I have loved these guys for a very long time, and I've been hesitant on getting them because I like to do a lot of research before I get into owning any, and I have done quite a bit of research, and just like every other species out there, there's conflicting, reports on how to keep them and feed them and temperatures and lighting and all that. But I found a breeder that I really, really like and I really, really trust, and I looked for a long time, and they've been doing it for like a lot of years. So I trust him. He talked me through everything and said kind of like, just do it the way I'm telling you and you'll be good. So very important thing to find a breeder that you truly trust. But okay, so let's get into this. So I ordered 3, so 2 adults and then I guess juvenile born in 22. So, okay, let's start with the baby because I'm excited about seeing this one. Okay, so this is a little female and she is so cute. I want to squish her already. Oh my gosh, you precious little thing. Okay, so it looks like hatch date was 5/22. Oh, and these are also Pine Island. They come in 2 varieties, the mainland and the Pine Island. And so all 3 of them are gonna be Pine Islands, which are said to get like a little bit bigger, but otherwise have a lot of the same characteristics. So these guys are called Chahoua Geckos, or their scientific name is, I'll type it on the screen below because heaven forbid, I'm sure I'll pronounce it wrong, but it's something like Chahoua Gecko, or the Chewy they call them, or Chahoua Gecko, or, the mossy prehensile-tailed gecko. So obviously, it kind of says it in the name, but their tails are completely like a monkey. They can use it to wrap around branches and, like unlike crusteds, how they can use it a little bit, but not completely. These guys can like wrap around things, curl it up in a little curly Q. It's super cute, I love them. So they are actually less likely, they can drop their tails, but they are less likely to do so because they use it. And yeah, so this one is super cute. You can tell she is, well, compared to the others that I'll show you, she's a much lighter color. She's got her little white collar here. I guess that is like a sought after thing in geckos, the white collar, and then down by their butt, they'll have another white, like stripe, white coloring anyway. And so she's a variation of a light color, but look at, they're naturally gorgeous. I think that's why I love them so much. They have the cute little eyelashes like crested geckos do. Their body type is more like kind of a gargoyle stature. They're kind of more stout and plump. They're not so like squished down and pancakey, but just adorable. Their eyes are gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. And they have longer legs. They have like almost like real lizard legs. And yeah, so she is super cute, definitely a keeper. And I was told, I'm gonna go ahead and put her right into her enclosure since we're here. I like to keep them the way they kind of were by the breeder, at least at first for a while, so they get used to things quicker. Where the heck am I gonna put this box? Okay, so he was keeping her in this tub because when they're small, they say little is better. so you don't want to go too big because they don't, you know, they need to feel secure, they can eat and blah, blah, blah. So we got this very cute tub from Walmart, I think. And I went ahead and used my hot knife and I ventilated the whole thing. I did it around the sides, I did it on the top. So I think we're good to go. One of the most important things about housing these guys is cork bark. You want tons of cork bark, you want foliage, I even put, I know she's not a breeding female, but I put a humid hide in there anyway because I was a little nervous about them not having enough humidity, and we have our humidity in the house where they're at in our main section is pretty darn low. It's like 30%, and these guys need a much higher humidity level. So I did it just in case she's like, nah, I need some wetness. So I gave her that option. We've got, another cool thing about these guys is they drink from water bowls. So another difference between these guys and crusteds, and I know I keep going back to crusteds, but that's what I know most about. And since they're both from New Caledonia and everything, by the way, we miss the crusteds, but these guys don't necessarily need to be misted because they can drink out of a water bowl. So we've got a water bowl, we've got regular crested gecko diet, powder diet, and then we'll be feeding them crickets and superworms and dubia roaches, all dusted with calcium powder so that she'll grow big and healthy. Oh, I just love her. Oh, their toes are so big. She's got big feet. Okay, so anyway, so lots of cork bark, lots of places to hide. Let's get you in there. Oh gosh, she's gonna blend right in with this cork bark with her coloring. But they are just so naturally gorgeous. And their camouflage is unreal. It's just, it blows my mind. So anyway, okay, so that's our little girl. I love her. All right, so let's get into, I guess I'll keep that there. Let's get into our big ones, which I have their enclosure back here. Now the breeder did tell me that the female just laid eggs like 2 weeks ago-ish. So she is going through kind of a calcium crash, which is another thing I didn't realize until the breeder told me, was that like literally almost every time the female Chahuas lay eggs, they'll actually go into a calcium crash. So it didn't sound like there's a lot you can do to prevent it. Obviously you can help them out by always dusting their crickets and providing them, you know, the right amount of calcium and whatnot. But the breeder also told me to put, let me grab it because I brought it. There's a product called Sticky Tongue Farm, or it's made by Sticky Tongue Farms Mineral, and you put it in a dish and the females will actually lick the straight powder out of the dish. So their body can tell when they need calcium and they will just lick it out of the dish. But I also added, this is actually what I'll be dusting their insects with. And then I always put it in the powdered crested gecko diet regardless. I'll just mix some of it in there to make sure they get some extra. Okay, let's get out this pair. Oh my gosh, he's so big. I'm so used to my little, well, what I thought was little crusteds, but, oh, and you can see perfectly his tail. Look at that. His tail is, see how it's a cute little curly Q there? Very cute. I absolutely love that. And check out that coloring. My goodness, he is literally gonna blend in to everything. I don't know if I'll ever see him again. All right, let's get you out, sir. Bum, ba-da-dum. Hi, buddy. Was it a long trip from Florida? Oh, look at you, you beautiful being. Okay, so again, these guys are Pine Islands, and I really had no idea, like I knew they were bigger than crusteds, but I didn't realize just how big they were. Look at that color, look at those legs. They still have the same little extra, you know, their little extra skin back there, so when they jump, they can like, you know, they think like they're little flying squirrels. Oh, look at that. There's the white collar and the white striping. Oh, he's got some reds in there. And like cresteds, these guys can fire up and down also. So it'll be interesting for me to tell, like, is this his fired up version or is this his fired down version? Oh, and look at those eyes. Get a close up on those eyes. They are just like mesmerizing. Oh my God, I just want to kiss you, you tiny dinosaur. Oh, super cute. Okay, let's put him in and watch him disappear. I also included a humid hide for the female in here. Go ahead, bud. Ooh, that was fast. He moves quick. Oh gosh, and look at this little girl. All right, so I'm gonna be super careful with her since she's going through her little calcium crash. The breeder was like, ooh, we call her Red Velvet too because she looks like a little red velvet cake. And I see what he means. They do look like velvet, like their skin is very, oh my God, I'm sorry, I can't get over, it looks like they're covered in moss. It looks like tree bark with moss on it. It's unreal. But, okay, so yes, I see, so part of the calcium deposit issue, or calcium crash issue, is sometimes they'll end up with kinked tails, which she has a little bit left over of that, but once they're back up with their calcium, it should straighten out anyway. But oh my goodness, little girl, I love you. Oh, I just wanna eat her up. Okay, I feel bad for her. She's probably so scared. All right, let's put her in and watch her disappear. I guess she's not gonna disappear if she's that dark. Go ahead, baby girl. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to go through a quick unboxing with you guys and how to keep them a little bit. I'm gonna do a ton more research, get a few weeks under my belt with these guys, make sure I know what I'm doing and what, to convey to you guys that seems to be working for us and whatnot. And then I'll do like a full how-to and setup and stuff like that as easily and simplified as I can. And hopefully it just makes it easier for you guys to do this too, in case you were looking for one to keep or you have one and you're not sure about something. It's always good to double check things. So anyway, I'm gonna give these guys some lights out time, let them chill out and get used to their enclosures, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.